Hey guys, so today we're going to be breaking down the free-to-play Super Saiyan Trunks, and it looks like he is yellow, so my number one guess was correct. Again, I think there's other better options for the teams you could be using, like hybrids, like Future, like Vegeta Clan. You have Future Gohan as the reigning champion yellow character for hybrids and Future, and then for Vegeta Clan you have Evolution Blue Vegeta. But I think this guy makes a very good secondary option. Well, I haven't looked at him yet, so I don't want to say very good, but I based off of what he should be, right? He will make a very good secondary option for those teams if, number one, you either don't have those characters, or number two, they're at very low stars, right? If you have like a 2 or 3 star Future Gohan, this guy might be just a straight up better option for you at 14 stars, right? So let's go ahead and see what he is able to do here. Let's pump up to 14 stars, obviously, because he'll be able to be 14 stars for free. So he looks like a fairly balanced character. He's a melee type, but his blast is pretty high as well, 245. I wouldn't really say that these stats are spectacular offensively, but they're not bad. Defensively, he seems pretty solid. 165, 166, I'll definitely take that. That's like, you know, what you would expect out of a recent summonable character, so that's very good. Android/Cell Saga, or just Android Saga in this game. Strike and Blast, obviously he's on hybrids, Vegeta Clan, Super Saiyan, Future, and Event exclusive. Strike has a 50% chance to inflict bleed. Blast is normal. The blue card is the Burning Attack, major impact damage, cancels enemies' attribute upgrades on hit 3 times. That's pretty good. I don't think this blue card's not going to be doing like crazy damage, but that effect is nice. Removing the buffs or the attribute upgrades, that's actually a pretty good effect there, and the fact that it actually does work 3 times is pretty good. The green card is unlock key form of attack. Randomly draws 1 new card. Hey, restores key by 30. There we go. Thank you. It's really stupid that we have these stop time cards, green cards, in 2022 that don't give key back. It's like, why would I even use this? 20% to damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. That's not a bad green card. It's a nice stop time that gives you an extra card, gives you key and damage. It's honestly fine. Like that's a solid effect right there. Okay, so his main ability is now let's get this over with. Restores 50 key, destroys all of your own cards, and randomly draws 4 new ones. He nullifies enemy special actions that activate when changing cover for 10 counts. So that's actually not a bad main ability. The way I would think about this is it's a worse version of Green Angel Golden Frieza's main ability, but the Angel Golden Frieza's main ability is just so ridiculous that like a 50% as good version is still really good. So I'll take this. This is pretty good. The nullifying enemy special actions is so powerful in main ability. Z ability is 28% to Future or Event exclusive. They're really going with that. Base strike attack and defense, and then 18% to characters that are both Future and Vegeta Clan blast defense. Okay. First unique ability is another Super Saiyan, so he gets 25% strike damage inflicted against Tag Lineage of Evil. There is the sort of, extra damage inflicted to LOE. It's fine. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. 70% of damage, okay. Reduces damage received by 40%. So far, it's pretty fine. Following effects occur when enemy switches characters. So this isn't when he's facing an enemy. The enemy has to switch. So this does not activate when he actually switches in. Shortens allies subcount by 2. That's similar to actually Red Piccolo. I just did a video on a few days ago. Red Piccolo shortens ally subcount by 1 when the enemy switches, so 2 is pretty good. Reduces damage received by 20% for 10 timer counts. So that actually does work out pretty well if the enemy's like in the middle of a combo on this Trunks, like they're attacking you, and then they switch out to another character, because you're going to end up gaining 20% damage reduction on top of the already 40% that you have over here. So he'll have 60% reduced damage received if the enemy switches in the middle of a combo. That's pretty good. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Okay, so that's, sort of like in lieu of card draw speed. I'm assuming this guy is not going to have card draw speed because of that and his main ability. That's definitely fine. It's kind of like a similar version to Evolution Blue Vegeta, how when the enemy switches, he draws a blast card. or just draws a card, right? It's kind of the same effect, actually. Shortens own sub count by 1 every time another battle member is hit with an enemy strike, blast, or special move card. Okay, so that, what is that? That's like green Vegeta, the Zenkai LF green Vegeta that just got a Zenkai recently. Revival Cell is like that as well, so that's pretty good. And then we have Mysterious Youth from the Future. Applies the following effects to self every time this character uses an arts card. So he gets 20% of damage inflicted, activates 3 times. So that's... I think they mentioned in the Twitter preview, yeah, effect and activation counts reset when characters switch. So the way that this works is basically he will be able to stack up 3 instances of the 20% damage inflicted, so he's going to get up to 60%. When you switch, that resets. So when you switch him back in, you're going to have to stack those back up to 3 stacks again. But with those 3 stacks, I mean, you're talking about 130% damage inflicted when you add on this first unique ability here. So that's actually a lot of damage. And then if you're fighting LOE, it's, what is that, 155% damage, strike damage inflicted. That's pretty good. Like, this Trunks is going to be destroying, like, LF First Form Frieza and stuff like that. And Chilled, even though he's a Super Saiyan. He gets -3 to strike and blast arts cost, activates 3 times. Oh, that actually... Oh, that's actually something else that he gets whenever he uses an arts card, and that also goes up to 3. So you can actually get to... Wow, you can actually get down to -9 to strike and blast cost. And that also resets. And then he also gets -10% enemy sustained damage cut effects, and that also resets. So you can get to -30%. Okay. Applies the following effects to allies when this character is defeated. Restores health by 20%, and then 30% to damage inflicted. So he has death buffs. 30% damage inflicted cannot be cancelled. Okay, that's pretty good. This Trunks is going to be doing a lot of damage. I think he honestly, he seems like a pretty good all-around unit. I don't really see any like inherent flaws with him. The one thing I would have liked, I mean, I don't know if I would have liked this coming from like a biased standpoint, but from a game design standpoint, why is he only doing extra strike damage to LOE? Like, why isn't this just normal? Like, can we shy away, please, from like specific instances of damage? Like, why are some characters getting like, oh, he gets a lot of damage, but it's only strike damage, or he gets a lot of damage, but it's only blast damage? Like, can we just combine all this into just general damage? Like, we've reached a point with power creep where you can't just have like a character doing one type of damage and then like the other 30% of the time, like their other forms of damage just aren't actually doing anything, right? But he seems pretty good. He's doing a lot with the subcount manipulation, the death buffs, and then like the stacking whenever he uses cards. I think is going to be pretty good because remember, this is going to be really easy to activate with the main ability, and the enemy can't switch because you nullify special actions. So he seems pretty good, and the fact that he's yellow makes him a good secondary option for his teams. So I don't really have anything else to say about him. He seems like a pretty solid character. Okay, let's go take a look and see if there's any new equipment here. Let's see here. So if we go to Archive, looks like nothing there. Let's see. Is there a new unique equipment? They generally... Oh, there is a new unique equipment. Okay. Yeah, because what I've noticed is they generally like to release unique equipment when they do free characters. Is that 2 unique? There's 2. Oh, there's a Cell one, and then there's, what is that, a Gogeta versus Broly one? Yeah, I've noticed the pattern is that whenever they release a free character, they generally also release unique equipment with those characters. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here. What is this? Is this LF Cell's? Yeah, LF Cell gets a unique equipment. Okay, I am completely fine with this. This is definitely very good. First of all, LF Cell, he released, and he wasn't bad when he came out, but man, did he age very fast. And the reason I say that is because the one thing this guy really needs is a faster way to charge up his unique gauge. If this unique equipment somehow gives him a faster way to charge up his unique gauge, that's honestly one of the best buffs he could get, because once he has that unique gauge built up, he hits very hard, and his ultimate hits so hard. And also, he's actually pretty tanky when he gets that built up as well. So a lot of what he wants to be doing is dependent on his unique gauge being filled up. But it's so hard to do that when the enemy's not going to let you, in most instances, sit there and just charge up constantly without doing anything. So let's see what this is doing here. So he's getting strike defense, blast defense, key recovery, and critical, all 25% in the first slot. Second slot is giving strike attack, blast attack, just straight up inflicted damage and health restoration. Okay. That's a really good slot 2 there. And then he's getting, oh! Okay, that actually works! So, I assume that final slot is going to be reminiscent of LF Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's slot 3. It's going to be similar to LF Full Power Frieza's unique slot 3, where it's like one of the 3 options, and it's so hard to get that third option. Dude, are you kidding me? The difference between the middle slot and the last slot is like astronomical. What are they doing? Come on. Dude. It goes from 15% to own unique gauge when battle starts to 35%, and then an extra 15% HP. What is that difference? It should have at least been 5% HP, 10% HP, and then 15. Like they could have at least like tiered it up and like stepped it up a little bit like that. Don't just like basically makes the other 2 rolls useless on this, like completely. Starting the match with 35% to your unique gauge actually makes a massive. They did a really good job like nailing what exactly the cell wants to do. And this slot 2, 20% damage and then all this other stuff on top of that, like he is going to be looking pretty good with this. I think this is a really good unique equipment. The only thing I wish they would have done is not like completely dumped everything into the third slot, or the third like roll on this one. Maybe tier it out a little bit better, because obviously we all know how annoying it is to get that best roll there. But okay, is this Gogeta Blue's unique equipment? Is that what this is? Or like Broly's unique equipment? Oh no, it's just, wait, is that Gogeta and Broly? I can't even see. Oh, that's I thought that was Gogeta like kicking Broly. That's Android 20 killing Yamcha. It's so small I can't even see it. So this is for Android Saga. Okay. So we have blast attack to 20%. We have strike defense and blast defense up to 15%. And we have strike attack up to 30%. So this is obviously designed for strike-based Android's Saga characters. Let's just quickly scan through and see who could use this. So if we go filter Android Saga, who? Future Gohan, Zenkai 18. Obviously, this is made for the new free-to-play Trunks, right? They want you to use that on him. Free-to-play 18 actually can make good use of that as well. If they go ahead and Zenkai like this Yardrat Goku, he could make good use of that as well. This Vegeta. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty solid one. I think, obviously, again, it was made for this guy specifically. Okay. Dude, that Cell. That Cell unique equipment is so ridiculous. Okay, let's see if there's any Awakened equipment, and then I think we'll call it... oh, what is this? This is also new. I missed this. Hybrid Saiyan melee type. HP, strike attack, and... wow, okay. Special battle, huh? That's not a bad one. I mean, again, really any equip that has HP on it is useful. And then 30% strike is not bad. I'll take that. I mean, the thing with hybrids, right, is hybrids already has so many good equipment that I don't really know if this is going to be used that much, but it's not bad, right? Like pretty much like any other tag gets an equipment like this, and you're probably going to use it. But hybrids is just so oversaturated with good equipment that it's probably going to be a difficult place to find a home for that. Okay, let's just check any Awakened equipment. We do. What is this? So this is for Trunks melee. Okay, I wonder why. So he's getting health restoration, key recovery, base blast defense, and then 30% to strike attack. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, I'm not really the biggest fan of health. Well, I'm talking about specifically for that yellow Trunks, because that yellow Trunks isn't really healing, right? I don't think he's healing at all, because his main ability doesn't even heal. His green card doesn't heal. His strikes don't heal. Like, nothing he's doing is healing, I don't think. So I don't know how good health restoration is going to like actually help him at all, unless he's being healed from other sources, like a team-wide heal from a different character. But Cure Recovery's fine. Obviously, it's a lot of blast defense and strike. Yeah, that's not a bad equipment. It's not like crazy good, but I'll take that. I think that's it. I don't see anything else in here, but overall, I think Trunks is looking pretty good. I don't really have any complaints about him. He seems just a very solid, well-rounded character. This is what I'm most excited about, though. This is hopefully going to make LF Cell a lot better, and I think it will. So let me know down below what you guys think about the update here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next one.